Hello, race fans. This is the Turfway Park Report for Thursday, March 22nd, 2018. 8 races on the card. The poly track is fast. Tonight's first race is a filly and mare non-3 claimer, 15 down to 10. They'll go a mile and 16. Scratch the 5 Sugar Candy Rose. Morning line favorite, number 6, Kondrasa for Kim Hammond.
And they are off. The favorite, Bird Street, hopped right as they kicked it, and she's about 7 lengths last. But it's Sour Peach who had a clean beginning, and she barrels on out. The lead is just about a length and a half. Hot Prospect in pursuit, racing in second. Kondrasa on the stretch out to the outside, keen to go on in third. Then a link for the back. Shameless Fi hugs the rail in fourth, 3 wide. Night Before is fifth, and after that slow start, Bird Street is last, but she's advancing, but taking a wide route into that first turn. So it's Sour Peach through a first quarter, not all that fast, 25-1. As Sour Peach, skipping the condition, shows the way by just about 2 lengths. Kondrasa moves a closer second. Hot Prospect tucked in neatly to the outside third. Bird Street, Yellow Cap tugging hard against Oots, has went from last up into a share for the lead as they have 4.5 furlongs to travel. So on the far outside, Bird Street has the lead, but worked hard to get there. Now Sour Peach opens it up a notch and through from between horses. Night Before now overtakes second. Bird Street with that early move. Back into third. Kondrasa settles along in a nice spot from fourth, about 2.5 off that trio. Then 2 for the back to Hot Prospect, and Shameless Fi is at the back of the pack. Just 7 lengths would cover the lot, the half in 50 seconds flat. Onto the far turn they go. They have 3/8 of a mile still to race. Sour Peach still there. Night Before in second. Now Malcolm Franklin guides Kondrasa to the 3 path and urging her along from third. 4 lengths for the back. Bird Street is backpedaling. She just got passed by Shameless Fi and Hot Prospect from the inside as they race to the head of the lane. 3/4, 113-1. Sour Peach every step of the way, but she has to brace to the challenge for Kondrasa, who's bearing down to the outside. By the 8th pole, Sour Peach to the inside, still finding Kondrasa made that move and couldn't press on by in the final 16th of a mile. Sour Peach all the way up top. Sour Peach, that first quarter got it, 25 in the first quarter, 50.5, has enough in the tank to win. She wins by 4 going away. Kondrasa was second, Hot Prospect third, and Shameless Fi was fourth.
In number 3, Sour Peach, left alone on a clear and uncontested lead, takes them all the way up top to victory here. This 4-year-old daughter of Hold Me Back is owned by Joe Schrage, trained by Peggy Pate, and Euclid Prentice Jr., the winning jockey. Sour Peach, 1460, 560, 420. Second, number 6, Kondrasa. Third, the 1, Hot Prospect. And fourth, the 2, Shameless Fi. Exacta, $50.60. The try, $207.30. Superfecta, $1,222.40. And the running time, 1:48 and 2. The second race is a filly and mare condition claimer to go 1 mile. Scratch number 5, Always Love April. Morning line favorite number 1, Rob and John's Girl, a 10-time Turfway winner for trainer Dave Kinder.
All set, and they are off. Via Fratina will get the first call. Paper Dolly, offensive-minded. And now Robin John's Girl is trying to slide through along the fence, following her Will and Grace. And the far outside, there goes Kay Hansen. So well bunched into that clubhouse turn, where Kay Hansen comes to confront Via Fratina to vie for early supremacy. Native Indy tracks from third. Down along the inside, Paper Dolly is a close-up fourth. Well off the rail, Cahokia away in the 5th position. Then a link for the back to Will and Grace, and 2 links to the trailer, the late-running Robin John's Girl, who's last and is out in the center of the track. The first quarter was slow, though, 25 3/5 seconds. Chasing Kay Hansen. She shows the way 3 parts of a length. Native Indy racing second. There's room at the fence for Via Fratina, and now LeBron trying to send her on through. Then 3 lengths for the back. Way out wide comes Cahokia. Down along the inside against the rail races Will and Grace. And between those 2 is Paper Dolly, and still 3 to Robin John's Girl, who's last, but she's only 6 lengths off the pace through a half in 50-1. So Kay Hansen and Via Fratina still duking it out on the front end. Native India is coming under a ride from third. Will and Grace and Paper Dolly are 4th and 5th. Now Robin John's Girl with a couple whip tap urges has went from last up into a share for third as they continue to race around the turn. 3/4, 116-2. And there goes Robin John's Girl with that wide sweeping move, and all of a sudden she's past them all just outside the 8th pole. Robin John's Girl, the 19-time winner, emerges with the lead. Through from the inside, Will and Grace, as they're in the final 16th of a mile. Robin John's Girl is drawing away here, and Robin John's Girl is now a 11-time Turfway winner. She wins by just about a length. Will and Grace ran on gamely to be second. Then came Paper Dolly third, tight for fourth, in 143-3.
Number 1, Robin John's Girl passes them all to win, was last early and makes a large sweeping move in that far turn, and she picks up her 20th career victory here for owner Robert Adams, trainer David Kinder, and Sergio Figueroa up top for the winning ride. $7, $4, $2.80 on the winner. Second, the 2, Will and Grace. Third, number 4, Paper Dolly. Fourth goes 3, Via Fratina. The winning exacta, 63.60. The try, 116.30. The daily double, 45.80. The super, 727.40. There was a late scratch of number 7, Yearning, forcing a consolation double of 11.60. Running time, 1:43 and 3. Tonight's third race is a claimant event to go 6 furlongs. Scratch number 4, Forest Warrior. Morning line favorite number 7, Sucker Punched, with Victor LeBron.
They're at the post. And they are off to an even beginning. Starship Mercury's hard hustle to the lead. Up on the outside, it's Fawn from between horses. As expected, there goes Sucker Punched. Through from the inside, Bottler's off the gate, racing in fourth between horses. Races the man. Indy Rhythm was just put in a tight spot and had to check out as second last. As they continue to run up the backstretch, they pass the half-mile pole, chasing Starship Mercury. And Coco Merges shows the way by 2.5 lengths. Sucker Punched out in the 3-path while racing second. Bottler stuck along the fence in third. Here comes Twin Engine from between horses. Fourth just went by Fawn. Down the inside, the man is awaiting running room. Now Indy Rhythm back on track, and Duero set to go about 5 wide with the Bug Boy as they continue to race around the turn. Starship Mercury has been on a clear lead, but now company's coming as Sucker Punch gears up the threat to the outside, and Twin Engine is underway as they straighten away for the stretch run, half in 48 seconds flat. Starship Mercury confronted by Sucker Punch. Down the center of the track, Bottler is finishing with interest. Also, Twin Engine is motoring home down the crown of the course. 1/16th left. It's Sucker Punched on the inside, has the lead. Sucker Punched on the wrong lead, lunging late. Twin Engine to the wire. Sucker Punch delivered as the even money favorite. Then comes Twin Engine, Bottler, and Starship Mercury was fourth.
Number 7, Sucker Punch, gets the victory here in race 3. This 5-year-old son of Candy Ride rolling home late under a smart ride by Victor LeBron. The winner owned and trained by Tracy Young. And as the favorite, returns $4, $3, $2.40. Finishing second, number 5, Twin Engine. Third, number 3, Bottler. Fourth, the 8, Starship Mercury. Exacta, $35.80. The try, $59.20. The daily double, $19. Superfecta, $590.40. The winning pick 3, $108.10. And the consolation pick 3, with that 7 scratch in the middle leg, $20.60. Running time for the 6 furlongs, 1:13 and 3. Tonight's fourth race, a claimant event for the fillies and mares, which have never won 3 lifetime. They'll go 6 furlongs, field of 11, with the morning line favorite being number 6, Beloved Betty, coming off that long layoff on the class drop for trainer Brett Santangelo.
Fillies and mares at the post, and they are off. Appealing Julia off that long layoff was quick into stride. Also, numbers game flashing speed. Kaylin wins off the pace as well in second. Tis Beauty away racing third now, punching up from between horses. There goes Parker Elizabeth. 2 further back. Beloved Betty tracks from the 6th position. 2 in front of Queen of Corona, who's next, followed up by Desert Maria, Starship Aquarius, Familia Trois, and I Didn't Take It is last of the 11, first quarter 23 and 4. Numbers game clearing off. Numbers game the one to catch. She's in front by 3.5 lengths. Apillion Julia through from the inside to be second. Tis Beauty being hard ridden and shoved along to keep pace from third. Parker Elizabeth is starting to backpedal. She just got passed by Queen of Corona. And Beloved Betty at 5-2 has 15 lengths to raise as they race around the turn by the quarter pole. In numbers game drifts well off the fence. Apillion Julia hugs that rail spot, and now Tis Beauty is going to look to split that pair as it's wide open with an 1/8 of a mile to go, and Tis Beauty punching on through. Apillion Julia's not done either, finishing with interest. Here comes Queen of Corona, and way out wide, Desert Maria is rolling down the stand side. Desert Maria up to the outside of Tis Beauty, and Desert Maria sweeping on by to win by almost a length. Tis Beauty was second, then came Queen of Corona and Apillion Julia in 1:14 and 1.
Number 3, Desert Maria changes her tactics tonight. She comes from off the pace, and she rolls home late. Desert Maria, owned and trained by Alejandro Gonzalez. Sergio Figueroa with his second victory on tonight's card, 12:20, 480, 320. Second to 10, Tis Beauty. Third to 5, Queen of Corona. Fourth to 7, Appealing Julia. Exacta 44.80, the try, 110.60. Daily double $25.80, the super $817, and the pick 3 was worth $97. Running time for the winners, 6 furlongs, 114 and 1. Tonight's fifth race starts the late pick 4. It's a claimant event for the maiden fillies and mares to go a mile. Scratch the 6 WW. Aces up. Morning line favorite, the class dropper, number 3, Emmy Shimmy for Doug Cowens.
And they are off. Firster E.J.'s Symphony missed the gate, and she's last. From the middle, the gray, Channel 9's the first to show. Spriggan is displaying speed, and from that 10 gate, she'll try to clear, but Channel 9 is stretching her and leaving her stuck out in that 4 path as they enter the turn. Aptitude Unbridled off the gate, racing in third, right to the outside. Emmy Shimmy, the favorite, is next, and is sure she's grand, just had to check, and she is second last. So, eventful opening stages as the field passes the 6 furlong marker and straightens up in the backstretch, and they're not going very fast at all. Spriggan, the big long shot, clears, has the lead by a length, and in fact, the first quarter was 25 and 4. Snail-like tempo being set by the long shot shows the way 3 parts of a length. Thirster out in the clear while racing second. Channel 9 tucked in neatly along the rail third. Tails of Mischief in a good stalking spot from fourth. Now Emmy Shimmy, the big favorite, is riding the rail fifth, covered up by Zemo. Then a margin of a 3. Racing up to the outside is Sure She's Grand, towards her inside Aptitude Unbridled, then 4 lengths to Niagara Bell, taking a wide route into that far turn run, 4 lengths in front of E.Z. Symphony, who started slow, and Chocolate Comfort Donut is last. The half mile, 49 and 4. Now they line up 3 right across the track. Channel 9 to the inside, Spriggan to the outside, Thirster being punched along by Cannon, now strikes the front. Emmy Shimmy and does under the whip as they run to the top of the stretch, 3/4, 115 and 3, and they turn on down for the money in the top trio, starting to tighten up as Thirster finds the front. Channel 9 being punched along to the inside. The long shot, Spriggan, is not done. And now Emmy Shimmy, the Cowens favorite, is fourth. She needs somewhere to run, being hemmed in by Zemo. Wide open by the 16th pole. Thirster shaken up. Now clear sailing for Emmy Shimmy, who's coming, but the line is coming quicker. Thirster holds 3 parts of a length. Emmy Shimmy was second. A 3-way go for the show spot in 143 and 1.
Number 12, Thirster, claws her way to victory here, and a hard-fought maiden-breaking win coming in her 14th career start. On the stretch out here, this daughter is Stay Thirsty, owned by the Tahoma Farm, Ralph Bronca, Tyler Sliney, and Patrick Clark. Trained by Elise Reed, Declan Cannon, the winning jockey. 1160, 540, 360 on the winner. Second, number 3, Emmy Shimmy. Third, number 4, Zemo. Fourth, the 9, Channel 9. The exacta 46.20, the try, $62. Daily double, $97.40. The pick 4, $281.60. The super, $307.40. Pick 3, $147.80. And the pick 5, $2,489.20. The running time, 143 and 1. Tonight's sixth race, a filly and mare 8 claimer to go 6 furlongs. Morning line favorite number 3, Miss Catwood for Jeff Greenhill.
They're at the post. They're off. Curious Ruth was quickest into stride. Also, Vacanzien displaying speed. There goes Miss Catwood probing up the fence from between horses. Comes Altarita. So well bunched on the run down the backstretch as Vacanzien, the favorite, just took out of there. She's second last as they continue up the backstretch. It's Curious Ruth and Miss Catwood. They are stride for stride, a length in front of Altarita, who races in third. Way out wide comes Radiant Rhythm in fourth to the inside. Mischievous Cat is next. Now back on track. Vacanzien's going for a re-rally, and 4 lengths for the back. Alluring Approval is last of them all. First quarter was 23 and 4. It's Curious Ruth now pokes that neck in front of Miss Catwood back in second. Altarita is third. Mischievous Cat races along in the fourth position. Then a link for the back. Radiant Rhythm starts a rally to the outside. A nightmarish trip for Vacanzien. She's checked a couple of times as they run to the top of the stretch. Curious Ruth still there, but Altarita is the danger to the outside. Now trying to probe on between horses. Mischievous Cat is looking for a seam, and now she's going to angle down towards a fence. Way out wide. Radiant Rhythm in the final 16th. Curious Ruth still there. Radiant Rhythm still lunging. Curious Ruth needs the wire, and Curious Ruth will get the job done. 3 parts of a length. Radiant Rhythm was second. Altarita was third. Then came Mischievous Cat and an unlucky Vacanzien.
Number 1A, Curious Ruth, the homebred by Robert Reeves, takes him almost gate to wire here. This 7-year-old daughter of Langford, trained by Mark Thomas and ridden to victory by Johnny McKee. The winner, 660, 320, 260. Second, number 6, Radiant Rhythm. Third, number 5, Altarita. Fourth to 2, Mischievous Cat. Exacta $35. Try, $67.30. The double, $36.20. The super, $507 even. And the pick 3, $155.90. Running time, 113 and 2. Tonight's seventh race, a condition claimer for 4-year-olds and up, which have not won 2 races in the last 6 months. A goal mile, scratch numbers 2 and 7. Morning line favorite for Kendall Hansen, number 6, Disorderly Conduct. Will be ridden by Johnny McKee.
All set. They are off. Fujita 5 was quick into stride. Also, Mule Theory off the gate with some early lick as well. Disorderly Conduct being punched along early. Sky Blue Mongolia right alongside. Jamu spun out into the 5-path as they stack up 5 across the track. In behind that comes Discreet Officer and Mark My Way. The favorite is last of the lot. Rounding the clubhouse turn, they're just outside the 6-furlong marker, chasing Fujita 5, who's intent on getting the lead here. Went that first quarter 25 seconds flat. Fujita 5 up the backstretch, shows him by a length and a half. Disorderly Conduct hard used to race up into second against the rail. Sky Blue Mongolia's third. Now Jamu tracks from fourth, a link for the back. Mark My Way has advanced 2 spots. Mule Theory has been ridden along to keep pace, and Discreet Officer is the trailer. They continue to run up the backside. They pass the half mile, and up top, Fujita 5 takes him through a first half in 48 and 3. Fujita 5 still shows the way, 2.5 lengths. Disorderly Conduct in chase mode in second. Jamu tips out 3 wide. There goes Mark My Way cut loose in the 4-path. Down along the inside, Sky Blue Mongolia is next, and running on from the back, Discreet Officer is up 1 spot, and Mule Theory can see them all. Rounding the turn, they're still chasing Fujita 5. Fujita 5, the 7-time winner, shows the way. Now Disorderly Conduct comes off cover to the outside second. Mark My Way continuing to grain, but is 3 wide in third. Whip comes out on Jamu as they're still chasing Fujita 5 by the 8th pole. Fujita 5 lead is still 3 lengths. Mark My Way to the outside second. Late on the scene, Jamu switched off cover in third, but by the 16th pole, another wire-to-wire winner, Fujita 5. Drawing away here is going to win by just about 4.5 in the end. Mark My Way was second. Disorderly Conduct in a photo for third with Discreet Officer in 140 and 3.
Number 1, Fujita 5 takes him gate to wire here to take race 7 as a slight upset. Fujita 5, a 6-year-old son of Notional, owned and trained by Dougie Danner and Rogelio Miranda, was up top for this gelding's 8th lifetime victory. Fujita 5, $17, $820, $480. Second the 9, Mark My Way. Third to 6, Disorderly Conduct. And fourth, number 3, Discreet Officer. Exacta 67.40, the try 106.50. Double 85.20, the super $751, and the pick 3 $115.35. Running time 140 and 3. Eighth and final, a non-2 $5,000 claimant event to go a mile. Morning line favorite number 5, Kentucky Kitten for Ken and Sarah Ramsey.
They're off. The favorite Kentucky Kitten broken a tangle, and he's last. It's Past Set Hit who's sending on out. Also Success Phil being punched along, and Union Raid is sliding up the fence trying to hold that position, and that forces Prairie Schooner out into the 4-path. Stringtown spun out a 5 wide 5th. Way out wide, Cliff Notes is racing in the clear, but still in about the 6-path while racing off the gate in the 6th position, 4 in front of River Kid, who is 7th, flanked by Pint Size, who is 8th, and a link for the back comes the favorite Kentucky Kitten, who just got passed by Cliff Notes. And then a margin of 7 lengths to the 2 back markers. That's Zarman and Fox Chase. Fox Chase must be about 22 lengths out of it. As they head up the backside, they're just outside the 4.5 furlong marker. First quarter mile, 25 and 1. Pass That Hit shows the way 3 parts of a length. Up on the outside, racing into second, that's Prairie Schooner. Union Rate trying to hold that rail position in third. 2 lengths further back. Successful on hold from fourth, flanked by Stringtown, who's shaded by Cliff Notes. And then a length and a half further back. On the way outside, it's Captain Kitten, and River Kid needs somewhere to run. River Kid just had to check right in front of Kentucky Kitten, who's going to try to force Zarman out into the 5-path. Now, Kentucky Kitten just, in fact, did push that one out, and he's racing in the clear and has moved up into second, chasing Captain Kitten. Captain Kitten out on about the 7-path, and that floats Kentucky Kitten way out wide. The rails open for Pass That Hit to come on back. Still a world of trouble for River Kid, as there's Kentucky Kitten with that wide sweeping move. Goes by the 8th pole with a 3-length lead. Zarman up into second. Fox Chase late on the scene from absolutely last. Has raced up into a joint second, but it's all over up top. Kentucky Kitten will report home at 8-5, a winner by 5 lengths. Tight photo for second. It looked like Fox Chase just edged out Zarman, and then River Kid, after that world of trouble, got up to be 4th, and for 5th, it was either Pint Size or Captain Kitten in 141 and 4.
Number 5, Kentucky Kitten from well off the pace, swoops them all, turning for home, and wins going away here for his second straight victory at the track. The winner owned and bred by Ken and Sarah Ramsey, trained by Mike Maker and Johnny McKee, up top for the winning ride. Kentucky Kitten returns $5.20, $3.20, $3. Second, number 12, Fox Chase. Third was number 9, Zarman, finishing fourth, number 4, River Kid, and fifth for the high five, number 8, Captain Kitten. Exacta $37.60. The try, $589.20. The double, $57.40. Pick 4, $514.20. Super, $12,412.60. Pick 3, $118.20. No winners again in the high five. That remains unsolved. There is a carryover into Friday's card, $3,423.70. Well, that wraps it up for this Thursday, March 22nd edition of the Turfway Park Report. For all of us here at the track, thank you for tuning in.